Hi everyone! I'm a huge Guild Wars 2 fan and I've been playing it since it launched. I'm glad to see the game is doing well ever since the expansion came out and going free to play. However, there is no getting over the fact that Guild Wars 2 is a fairly complex MMORPG. There are many things about it that can take a newbie and even veteran MMO players by surprise. The fact that money isn't such a factor, that mounts aren't needed, the loss of the divine trinity of MMORPGs, the name of the stats, a lot of the things can leave new players lost. So I wanted to make this video to help some new players. One of the questions new players ask is which class they should play. While my answer to this question is the class that feels right to you, there is no denying that some classes are harder to play than others. Their mechanics may be harder to grasp, or how they play may be a bit obtuse, adding another layer to an already complex game. So while you are testing the waters of the game, some classes will hold your hand as you put your first foot in, others will throw you into the deep end and laugh. While you are getting a feel for the game, it can help to play classes that are easier to learn and more beginner-friendly. I have made this chart illustrating the difficulty of the classes. As you can see, the best classes for beginner are the Warrior, Ranger, and Necromancer. This is great because there is one of every armor type, heavy, medium, or light, so regardless of what role you usually play in MMOs, fighter or caster, there's a beginner class for you. Now, I am not saying that these classes are simple. Every class in Guild Wars has a surprising amount of depth in how they are played. I am suggesting these classes because they either have fairly simple mechanics, or have mechanics that lend themselves to survivability. Warrior has a simple mechanic. As you deal damage and take damage, a meter fills up. When the meter is filled up, you can do a super move. The more levels you reach with your meter, the more potent your super move is. If you've played Dynasty Warriors or Marvel vs. Capcom, it's the same banana. Plus, Warriors wear heavy armor, which give them more survivability than most. As a bonus feature of the class, Warriors can use the most number of weapons in the game. 11 out of the 19 of the game's weapons can be used by them, so you are bound to find a weapon style that suits you. Playing Ranger is like playing with a dedicated tank. The pet can take the damage of the enemy while you attack it. And since Rangers can have 2 pets equipped at any one time, when one of your pets die, you can just swap to your other pet. Another bonus to the Ranger is that most of the weapons are either ranged or have movement abilities that get you in and out of combat. There are even Ranger builds that center around you staying far away from the enemy or striking them from the side or back. So Rangers benefit a lot in keeping their distance. Necromancer's Death Shroud ability works similar to the Warriors. As things die around them when they deal damage, the meter fills up. At any time, Necromancers can enter the Death Shroud, giving them new abilities. The bar slowly decreases when they are in this state. Any damage they take will also go to the Shroud's bar instead of their health. So the Shroud effectively serves as a second health bar, giving Necromancers a surprising amount of tankiness and survivability. This can also serve as a panic button for when things go south. So there you go. My suggestion is to choose one of these classes and try them out until you reach level 20 to help you learn the mechanics of Guild Wars 2. After that, you can delete the character and make a new one. Or if you like how that class feels, continue with that character. I hope this has been helpful for you guys. Bye!